Hey there, good afternoon, and welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph, and I am the host of this show dedicated to progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal, and other forms of rock music. Today it's our series video. This is the series on my favorite albums from 1980. So today's album will be David Bowie's Scary Monsters and Creepy Things, or Super Creeps, I think that's what it's actually called. Anyways, I never owned this album. I watched the videos quite a bit when they first came out. I never really found it that great an album overall, except for there's a couple of tracks on here that are top of the shelf David Bowie songs, and that's why I included it. They're two such good songs that I had to bump it up to this position. Beat out the other albums, not because it's overall better than them, but because of these two particular tracks. So, and you'll notice that sometimes I will pick an album to be better than another album because its overall sound is better and the songs on it are overall better. And then other times I will pick the album with the better tracks, but maybe not as good an album overall. That's generally sometimes how it works with me. So anyways, this album, some really distinctive vocals, maybe David Bowie's most distinctive vocals on any of his albums. Pretty close, I think. It's definitely up there amongst that. Some really solid guitar. I didn't actually look at who the personnel were on it, but I think it's actually Robert Fripp here. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me, I'm sure of that. But I think Robert Fripp is playing a lot of the lead guitar here, which wouldn't surprise me because it's really off the charts, the guitar on this album. Some interesting noises that he makes with the keyboards and synthesizers and background stuff. The videos were very kind of different and interesting as well. So I will do the tracks that I really like the most, and the couple of other ones that I don't mind. Scary Monsters and Super Creeps, which is the title track. I like the weird voice on this, and I love the guitar solo that he does on this song. Fantastic. It's No Game Part 2, not the Part A one, but the Part 2 one. The vocals are clear on this. I like the bass and guitar, and the song is a little bit more mellow than the first version and much easier to hear. The first version's kind of, to me, is kind of sketchy and scratchy sounding. It doesn't really, it's not easy listening. So my two favorite songs are the two big songs on the album. Ashes to Ashes, which I think is one of the weirdest voices I've heard by him, and it's just really good overall song. Like, it makes some bells and popping noises, is that just really kind of weird sounding, but I like this song. It's one of those songs that is part of the group of songs that I like to sing in the shower. This is one of those songs that you'll find me singing on occasion, and I think it is really a strange song, but for some reason I've grown with it over time. The other one I like quite a bit more than it, but I like them both a lot. But I like this, maybe one of my top 2 or 3 favorite Bowie songs of all time, and that's the song Fashion. I just love the pounding guitar bit, that bloop, bloop, bloop that comes in at the beginning. The guitar solo is like off the charts here. It's a really different song from even the rest of the songs on the album. It's much faster paced. It's got a real banging beat, some heavy bass here. Like, the whole song is pretty heavy. Just a great tune. I can't imagine if, having heard this song, you would not forget it. It's a very memorable song. Okay, so the other songs on the album: Teenage Wildlife, Scream Like a Baby, Kingdom Come, Because You're Young, and the opening track, which is It's No Game Part 1, and Up in the Hill. Up in the Hill is a little different. It's a pretty heavy track. I like that one quite a bit too. But the rest of them, they're all just, to me, on not really memorable songs. Nothing nothing really catchy and nothing really sticks out with any of them. It's a little bit heavier than maybe a lot of Bowie stuff that's come along, but still like some really really solid music. So to me, the album is kind of a discrepancy. It's got it's top heavy with some kind of not such interesting stuff at the bottom, but still a really solid album overall, and I like it quite a bit. So for those of you who are watching and like this episode, please like and subscribe. This episode will come out on the 10th, which is tomorrow morning. The other one that I did, Panorama, came out earlier. Will come out on the 9th, but around 4 or so. So I did the two of them now because I've had time. But now I got to go out for a bit and then come back and eat my supper, or continue to work on it. Anyways, I hope you like this episode and that you will subscribe, and it's much appreciated. And we'll be back again, like I said, tomorrow with yet some more episodes. So take care. Have a good day. Frog Monster out.